What's up, everybody? It's another awesome day to be in the Villages, Florida, and it's also an awesome day for a classic golf cart parade. Hey everybody, my name is Michael. Welcome back to our channel. My awesome wife Tiffany and I were just a couple of pre-retiree empty nesters who decided to go ahead and move full-time to the Villages, Florida a little over a year ago, and we live here year-round. Snowbird season is officially ending, so a lot of folks will be headed back up north for the summer, but Tiffany and I, we live here, like I said, 12 months out of the year. Today is Wednesday, April the 22nd, and we're kind of starting today's video in our neck of the woods, so to speak. Directly behind the camera is where we live. If we were to go that direction over there, we'd run into Sawgrass, Megason Road, and then we would take Megason Road all the way down to where we live in the village of Lake Denham. Oh wow, a couple more of these classic golf carts are coming by right now. Let's see if we can get the camera off of that. Here we go. That's cool. Well, that was pretty awesome. So I thought they were done with the classic cars, and there we got it. We got a bonus part of the parade. That last one looks just like a fire truck, so that was pretty darn cool. So anyway, hey, I forgot what I said earlier, but Tiffany and I, we live here year-round, and we've been documenting and sharing our experiences and our expenses here on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook group. So if you haven't joined either one, now's the time to do so. Smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and notification bell so you never miss any of our videos. Drop us a comment below, and then share this video in our channel with other awesome people that are looking for fun and positive content, or they just want to know more what it's like to be in that pre-retiree stage of life, or what it's like to live in Central Florida year-round, or what it's like to live in the world's largest retirement community, the Villages, Florida. So now that I took the camera off the golf cart, let's spin around. We live back there in that direction. So if we were to take this multimodal right here, go under a golf cart tunnel, then we'd come out right there at Megason Road, and then we kind of live diagonally in that direction. But right back here behind me, you can't see it because they got the golf course built up. Well, you can kind of see it a little bit. They're going to transfer a truck. That is the Florida Turnpike. We have this huge bridge over here. Some people call it the Southern Oaks Bridge. I call it the Bexley Bridge because this is Bexley Trail Road right here. And you take that bridge, whether in a golf cart or a regular car, and it takes you over there to the future brand new Eastport area. So we're going to get in the golf cart here in just a second. We're going to ride over that bridge and give you a kind of a 360-degree perspective and let you see this massive area that the Villages is building in. And Tiffany and I, we've been looking over there in Well Point. That's where we think we want to be next. Don't have quite the right area that we're looking for yet, but a lot of you reached out in the comments below or sent us messages through social media saying, hey, can we go over there and document some of the areas over there in Water's Edge and Shady Brook. They also just released some brand new homes over there in Moultrie Creek. That is in the old Street of Dreams. So they started selling those about, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I thought most of them had already sold out. But I checked the Villages website today. They have 3 brand new homes in the old Street of Dreams over there. I think it's on Katy Keith Loop. So we're gonna go over and look at them. I think one is right under $400,000, and the most expensive one they have for sale right now is $650,000. So let's get the GoPro reattached to the golf cart back here behind me. We'll get our seatbelt on, and then we'll start making our way over the Bexley Bridge towards the brand new future Eastport area. All right, the camera's nice and secure. Let's do this. Turn on the other camera that's facing me. Let's make our way back to the multimodal cart path here. Got somebody getting ready to tee off right to our right over here. And I don't know if you can tell over there, but the retention ponds are really low right now because Florida is in a drought. We have not had any real rain in weeks, and there's no rain in the forecast for the next 10 days. So let's make our way over the Bexley Trail Bridge. And when we get to the very top of this, you'll be able to see the future Eastport area. A lot of folks out and about enjoying their golf carts today. And I'm going over the Florida Turnpike right now as we speak. And there you go. There is the future Eastport area. You can see Hotel Eastport. That's that building directly in the center of the camera, way off in the distance over there. We'll make our way down here and we'll go through a golf cart roundabout. Make sure no one's coming. If we're to take that exit right there, that takes us over towards Well Point, but we're gonna go all around the curve here. We're gonna go under tunnel BT3 and come out on the other side of Bexley Trail. Take a right, go back under tunnel MD1. Let's see here, we're gonna take a right and continue on Bexley Trail. And look at all this land that the Villages is developing. So off to our left, the Villages has bought enough land that they'll probably be building for the next 20 to 30 plus years. That's the rumor anyway. But when they get done building, as far as the land that they have acquired, that will take them almost to the town of Center Hill, Florida, which is in Sumter County. They're moving lots of dirt over here. The last time I was over here, they did not have these big mounds of dirt. Michael. So there you go. There's a better perspective of the softball fields and some more of the buildings back there for Eastport. And now we're going under tunnel BT4, again under Bexley Trail. We'll stop right here for just a second. If we were to take a right, that takes us over to Corbin Trail, which will take us to the village of Well Point. But we're going left today. Continue down Bexley Trail towards Eastport. And we come up here to the top of the hill. You'll see the construction fences up with the green tarp, so we can't really get a good view. But we'll be able to see a little bit of this when we make the curve here. So no one's allowed to drive back there right now, but just as soon as they open this up, we'll definitely be back there to share that with you here on our channel. So that roundabout directly right there in front of us is where Bexley Trail and Central Parkway meet up. So I have a feeling that's going to be one of the busiest roundabouts in the very near future once they open up Eastport and they get a lot more of these homes built off to our left over there. Directly on the other side of that wall, we have some utility construction going on right there, but over on the left-hand side, that is Michael Villas. We've already driven back through that, but wow, there you go. You can see more of the buildings. Can't wait for them to open this multimodal lane so we can all go over there. We'll go under tunnel CP3 now, so now we're going under Central Parkway. Here you go. Here's a much better view of the future Eastport. So welcome to the village of Water's Edge. This is the main entry here. So we'll wait for these trucks to come through. We'll stop. And then we're gonna make our way across and be really, really careful. No gate arm on that second one, so no one's coming. And we're getting our own little multimodal cart lane here. But off to our left, we've done several videos in that area over there. So if you haven't seen those, check the description below or just check our playlist. A lot of these homes off to our right were not built the last time we came through here. Let's take a right here into Wilkins Run. And it looks like this is an active construction site. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna turn around and get back out of here. Directly across from us there, that is the Water's Edge Recreation and Postal Facility. And we're going down Bar Boulevard right now. And as we leave Water's Edge, we're still in the Water's Edge area, we'll eventually be in the village of Shady Brook and then Moultrie Creek. And then Middleton is all the way down at the very other end of Bar Boulevard. Looks like this is going to be a veranda neighborhood off to our right over here. Wow, those homes are going to be really, really close to Bar Boulevard and this multimodal cart path here. You will have water views across the way, across the road, but you're also going to have a lot of traffic driving right through your backyard there. There's too much active construction going off to our right over there, so we're not going to drive through that area right now. Maybe we'll come back over here on a Sunday. Sunday is like the one day they're really not doing a lot of construction out here. It makes it much easier and safer to drive your golf cart around. But a lot of these homes off to our right, they have already been selling. They've sold a bunch of empty lots, and they've actually got a lot of the spec homes where they've already built out some of those neighborhoods back off to our right that are currently for sale or that just recently sold too. All right, so our multimodal cart lane is ending. Get that big yellow merge ahead sign, so we'll merge in with the regular traffic here. And now, welcome to the village of Shady Brook. We're gonna take a right, but eventually we're gonna come back over here and get back onto Bar Boulevard. But I'm gonna get over here just so we can show you one of the recreation facilities. This is the Saluki Recreation Center, and we did do a video on this when they did the grand opening. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's an awesome, awesome recreation center. It's the only one that has a pinball machine and a foosball table. But off to our left over here, you got pickleball courts. You got a Citizens First Bank ATM right there in the middle of the parking lot. And then, wow, check out all those homes right across the way over there. I think that's Marsh Bend Trail Road right there, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we got my favorite people out here, the weed eaters and the leaf blowers. So let's get away from them because they make a lot of noise. Let's get back on Bar Boulevard and drive down here to the old Street of Dreams and check out these three homes that are for sale as of today, Tuesday, April the 22nd. And it's approximately 1:30 in the afternoon right now. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, now we're officially in the village of Moultrie Creek. All of these homes are Moultrie Creek right here. And check out this heavy-duty machinery rolling down the road. I'm gonna pause here. You don't see that every day, do you? Wow. That thing is massive. It's definitely a beehive of activity. So I wonder who was the first person to move into Moultrie Creek when they first opened this a little over a year ago. them and everybody else over here has had to deal with a lot of construction for the last year plus. So I know they'll be thankful when they finally get this area completely built out, and you won't have all those construction trucks rolling through your neighborhoods. So off in the distance, you can see those lights up there. That's the Villages Charter High School. I think that's the football field. We're passing Griffin Villas on our left. Not sure of the name of the neighborhood off to our right over there. But then here is another recreation facility. We'll wait for this Kroger truck to come on by. We love Kroger delivery. We have our groceries delivered once or twice a week. Got a lot of golf carts. Check out, there's another Evolution right there, the same Tiffany teal color as ours. You get that white one over there. Wow, oh, I like that one. There's a white one at the end that has orange on that. That's really sharp. Love that color combination. A lot of Evolution D5 Ranger 4 Fords out here in the Villages. So if you know where we bought our golf cart, check the description below. And tell the folks over there over at Hidden Creek that you saw one of our videos. Just go take it for a test drive. If you decide to buy one, they'll give you a discount. You don't need any type of coupon or anything like that. Just say, hey, I saw one of Michael and Tiffany's videos. All right, so that was the Moultrie Creek Recreation and Postal Facility. And straight ahead, directly in front of us, that is the old Street of Dreams right there. So let's get over here to the regular lane. And this road is called Katy Keith Loop. So I don't know if someone recently bought one of those houses and they're doing some upgrades. Probably so, because I see some cars and golf carts in these garages here. So let's take one lap around Katy Keith Loop. And then we'll point out those 3 houses that are actually for sale. Still a beehive of activity. And I'll tell you part of the reason why. Wow. Let's let this truck come on by here. I want to aim my golf cart in that direction once this work truck comes on by. So that area right there where they're building, that right there used to be the parking lot. That's where everybody used to park their cars to come over here and check out the Villages Street of Dreams. But it looks like they're converting that parking lot into a brand new home. So I don't know if they sold the lot and they're letting somebody build a custom home on that, or if the Villages is just going to build that as a spec house and then put it on the market. So let's finish this loop. A lot of cars over here. Yep, same thing right here in this corner as well. This used to be another parking lot right here in this area. And again, you can see they got the foundation poured. Looks like they're going to build a block construction home right here in this corner. So maybe there'll be a couple more homes for sale here in the Villages, or the old Street of Dreams, that is, once they get those completed. Tiffany and I, we did come over here and look at a couple of these homes, and we were really tempted by a couple of these over here on the right-hand side. We really thought about it long and hard because they have a lot of the upgrades inside. They're already fully furnished. But the main reason why we pass on these is just the location. I know a lot of folks love living over here in this area, but we did not want to be this close to the Villages Charter High School in Middleton. We really want to be more in a central area, so we can be able to get out and go explore, different things like Sawgrass or Brownwood, or the shopping centers over there in Magnolia Plaza, much easier. All right, so we don't have any parking lots to park in. I was hoping we have a parking lot to park in, but what we might have to do is let's turn around. No one's coming here. And we'll go back over here on this street because it wasn't so darn crazy. And I'll go park the golf cart in front of one of the brand new homes, former Street of Dreams model homes that's for sale. We'll park out in front of it, and then we'll walk around and show you these houses that are for sale today. There's one house on this side of the loop that's for sale. There's two houses on the other side of the loop. So I'm gonna go up here and spin the golf cart around, and we're gonna go park in front of this home that is for sale, and then we'll get out and walk around. So it should be, I think, the fourth house on our right. 7952 is the address. So 1, 2, I guess it's the third house. It would be the fourth counting that corner lot. So right here, 7952, this home directly off to our right is one of the ones that is available for sale. So let me park the golf cart here. We'll take the camera off here. That's easier said than done sometimes. So welcome to one of the Street of Dreams homes that is available for sale as of today, 7952. I think this is a designer home. I'll put some links in the description below so you can see this home and the other two homes on the other side of this. But I think this one's going roughly for $408,000, and it's a little over 1,500 square feet. Very, very neutral color scheme. And if I'm not mistaken, the house directly behind it over there, that is a premier home. You can see it right behind it. And I think that home is listed for right around $650,000. So I'm gonna get something out of my dash here to attach the GoPro to. Make it easier for us as we walk and talk and vlog. Got that there. So we will lock the camera on here. There we go. Much easier to walk and talk with this than trying to hold just the GoPro by itself. So let's take a quick stroll down Katy Keith Loop. Let you see it from a feet on the street perspective here. And then we'll go point out those other two homes that are available for sale as of today. Hope everybody had an awesome and blessed Easter weekend. We surely did. Tiffany's parents are in town visiting us. Our only son, Nolan, is in town visiting us. And Tiffany's parents, they've been looking at a lot of homes for sale. They're looking at resales. So we've connected them with our village's sales agent. And they've also been looking at a lot of MLS listings as well, too. So there are a plethora of resale homes available in the market. And it's going to be a hard decision to figure out the perfect home for them. But they think they want to be maybe in that Brownwood area, somewhere between Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing. That's going to be an awesome home right there in the corner. Some folks just got their driveway sealed. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, here we go. Before I go, there you go, that white house right there. That is a premier home, which backs up to the other house, that designer home, where we parked our golf cart in front of. So that home right over there is for sale. And let me see if I can pull this up on my phone. See if I can walk and figure out the address of these other two homes. All right. So as we make the turn here, the third house on our left will be for sale at 7896 Katy Keith Loop. You can see that former parking lot. They get back directly up to the golf course. That's going to be an awesome house right there. Some great views. But the third home on our left over here should be 7896. Yep, it's that home right there. That's a designer home. That's a whippoorwill. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,477 square feet. And they have this home listed under $400,000. Wow. There you go. That's pretty awesome. And then directly beside it over here, so I can pull this one up. This is 7890 Katy Keith Loop. And this is a premier home. This home is beautiful. Wow, look at this from the side over here. It says this home is only 1,402 square feet, but that looks massive. But according to the village's website, I got this pulled up right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it so I can put it on the screen for you right now. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,402 square feet. Has the 10-foot high exterior walls. Oh, it has a residential lanai. So that back area back there is a fully covered residential lanai. Not just a regular lanai, but truly an outdoor living space. That's pretty cool. So I guess that's why it's only 1,402, the interior space, but I'm not sure how big the residential lanai is. Love the looks of this one though. Got great curb appeal. Very different, very unique from a lot of the other homes that you will see here in the villages. So good luck and congratulations to whoever buys this home in the future. It's pretty awesome, it's pretty sharp. But that is a lot of money to spend to have backdoor neighbors that, you know, are merely feet away from you. So that's one of the other reasons why we kind of passed on this as well, is we're just not really big fans of the kissing lanais. On this side of the road over here, you can see those houses do back up to the golf course over there, so they got big wide views, but all these interior homes on the inside do have the kissing lanais. But the good thing is, since this was a Street of Dreams, they did install a lot of landscaping between the houses, so it's another added bonus about buying one of the Street of Dreams homes. I don't think they all come fully furnished, but a lot of them do. They'll just sell it with the furniture they put in there. Wow, check out that home directly across the way. It's very similar to that premier home that we just looked at. And you get this massive home right here in the corner that's not for sale, but it already came pre-built with a swimming pool and a ginormous bird cage on the outside. And they got water views right across the way. But that is something you got to consider when moving to the villages. A lot of homes do back up to one another and have those kissing lanais. I wonder how long this loop is and how many times I'd have to walk around it to do a 5K. Let me spin the camera around here and talk about 5Ks. So number one, thank you to everyone on Team Awesome who came out and joined our 5K team for the Run in the Squares this past weekend up there in Spanish Springs. That was awesome. We had over 130 people sign up for the 5K fun run walk. We just walked that thing. And then we had a awesome meetup afterwards, which we met a few of you there at our meetup that said you had just recently bought a home over here in the old Street of Dreams. So congratulations to you. Tiffany and I, we will be filming something and editing that video of last week's event to share with you on our channel here very soon. But we've just been really, enjoying our time with our family and also helping them look at resale homes. So hopefully they can move to the Villages, Florida very soon. So I'll put some links in the description below to this designer home plus the other designer home and the premier home that are still available for sale as of the time that I'm recording this video. I'm going to reattach the GoPro back to the golf cart, take about a 30-minute golf cart ride back to my house over there on the other side of the Bexley Trail Bridge and try to get this video edited and uploaded later on this evening. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and notification bell so you never miss any of our videos. Drop us a comment below, and then we just hope you have an awesome rest of your week. We'll see you in the next video.